Are we live? I think we are. Oh, yes. Oh. Okay. Yes. Oh, I'm still getting ready, so I'm going to keep this party going. And this is Capricorntigress of astrologylookinside.com. And happy day after Christmas to all. And I just decided I was going to party because it's my last live of 2020. So if you come and join me tonight, welcome. All who do. I'll be doing the readings for all 12 signs tonight. And just readings to get us into January, right? Just to bring us into this new year. But I'll do super chats for anyone who wants to do one, okay? So that's how you can get a personal reading, is to do a super chat. All right, let's keep this party going for a minute, because this is, you guys, this is another one of my songs. Is this not a jam? This is a jam, man. Come on now. Jam. Right? Yes. I love this song. Yeah. Right, so Sagittarius. partying today. I do not know why. Oh my goodness. Yes. Gonna party. I can see why though. I'm gonna tell you why in a minute. I can tell you why the party's going on. Yes. Yes. The party. I love it. Yeah. You guys, I'm looking at where the planets are as I'm sitting over here. First of all, you can tell I really had no desire to really get dressed today, but I did put on some cloth. I don't know why I'm sweating, and I've been wanting to dance. So that's something. I don't know. I ate a lot of Christmas food, so maybe that's what it is. But I think I know what it is for me, which is right now, and as I look, the sun is at 5 degrees of Capricorn. And Mercury is at 9 degrees of Capricorn. They're a little wide, but the sun is almost at 6 degrees. So I'm going to still give them that conjunction. Also, it's the sun. It gets a much larger orb, but these planets are both conjunct my sun. Oh, that's why I'm already partying. It's like birthday party started already. Wait a minute. I didn't mean to put this song. Now, I made this song too, and it does sound a little weird. But when I listen to it, it makes me happy, even though it just sounds so weird. It's a good little birthday song. You guys, I just sit around making music and stuff. Okay, look. And I can tell you why that is too, me and the music. Well, first of all, I was born with Neptune on the midheaven and Venus in the 10th house with it. But I also have Venus transiting my first house right now. So, and it's sitting on my Pluto, on transiting Pluto. I think I'm supposed to make a whole bunch of crazy music, like this song. I think it's actually sitting on my Mercury. Oh, it's being conjoined by all of that. Oh, French class. I get it now. Okay. Oh my gosh. No wonder all these songs sound so great. Okay. So I'm going to tell you what's going on. So as I'm sitting here talking to myself, I realize something. My Venus, progressed Venus, is at 29 degrees of Capricorn. Well, yeah, transiting Jupiter and Saturn are sitting on it. They're at 1 degree of Aquarius. So, yeah, I made a lot of songs, 54 songs in less than 2 months. I don't know what's going on. Now, the moon today is in Gemini, and that's trine that Jupiter and Saturn in Aquarius. So, of course, the party, and by the way, that sits in my 5th house right now. So, you know, like party. So, I don't know where 1 degree of Gemini and 1 degree of Aquarius falls in your chart. But wherever it is, it's a natural trine. It is harmony. It's harmonious action. It's joyous. It's airy too. So, but it's joyous. It just makes you want to get up and dance. I mean, Gemini's involved. I'm just saying. And for I mean, like for myself, I can admit that with the sun in Capricorn and Mercury in Capricorn, I can't help but see the big picture, the bigger picture. Like, have you suddenly had a day when it all falls into place? Like every single detail of what it is that needs to be done in order to make it right. I feel like I have all that knowledge all like bubbling up in there, and I don't know. I'm just going to put a whole bunch of theories out there and then see what really works. And then, you know, I'll tell everyone about it. But I've got so many great ideas. Oh, by the way, I've got some gifts. some ideas for you guys too that I'm going to put up here I'll put it somewhere so you can get it on the channel, but we're going to have like astrology calendars. So they're available and they're really reasonably priced. So just let me know and I'll make sure you guys can get them. They're adorable. Also, we'll have some other different astrology things that you can choose and purchase for your, collection or whatever. But the calendars are must-haves, believe me. So also, didn't mean to stop and pitch that, but I just realized, yeah, we're going to have that. Also, Venus is at 14 degrees of Sagittarius. And I don't know where 14 degrees of Sagittarius is for you, but that is kind of, well, it's still a little wide. It's a little wide. But the North Node is going to oppose that soon. The North Node is not retrograding right now, which is really rare when you don't see the North Node retrograding. It has not been retrograding all week, but it will go retrograde soon. And when it does, it will make that opposition to Venus. There's no getting around it. Mars is still square Pluto. Like, I keep looking and praying they're not like within, like on top of each other like that in a square. No such luck. No. Mars and Pluto are square. That's Capricorn and Aries. That's like go, stop, restrict yourself. I'm let go. Like, no, it's too much, man. I think Mars wants to go out and battle. It's been wanting to battle for the last 6 to 8, 9 months now. It's horrifying. But Capricorn, Pluto, it's going to restrict you if you don't watch. It will force the restriction. Don't forget, it's Pluto. We can't get away from it. It's the transformation will occur. You may temporarily have this Mars going on for a few months. That's going to be sitting in Capricorn for a minute. And then in Aquarius. So it's a very slow moving planet. It doesn't move very quickly like Mars does. So in other words, Saturn is firm in its decision of no. And it's Pluto. Oh, this sage is not stopping here. Hold on. Let me see. I got some water. It's going right into my face. And I don't have a fan blowing. And my voice instantly went hoarse. Oh, that's so sad. Okay, I put it out. So anyway, you guys, hold on. I'm going to take a sip of this. So I believe that Mars, I hope that we can curb in that warlike mindset of Mars, because there have been so many rumors of wars and talks of wars and coups and all kind of crazy stuff with the Trump people. And there was enough of that. It's time for us to go into peace, a lightheartedness, a beautiful, lovely, lighthearted peace. You guys, I wanted to show off something. As I was talking, I stopped right in the middle of doing the readings. The only thing left in these readings I really want to say, though, about the horoscope is that Uranus is trine the sun, and it's moving toward an exact trine. And I think that's great for creativity, especially if you're a Capricorn like myself, who has that on their sun. But if you're someone else that is really affected by 5 or 6 degrees of Taurus or Capricorn or even Virgo, I would say, like, if your sun, because sun and moon get 10-degree orbs. So if you've got your sun anywhere between, I would say, 0 and 15 degrees, you're really going to feel that. It's a beautiful trine. It's an earth trine. It's a grounding trine. Like, we've got the air trine with the moon and Jupiter and Saturn, but that's an airy trine. That's all up in the head. But the earth trine, it's grounding. And especially when you're talking about Uranus being retrograde, not going forward. So it's not causing havoc. It's doing something to ground us finally. So I hope that we all take advantage of whatever that is to ground ourselves and to get into the big picture. I mean, Mercury's in Capricorn, see the big picture now. And, ground ourselves. In fact, that Mercury is technically trying that Uranus as well. So it's a great time to really think not so crazy and to pull back on the insanity. That's what I'm just going to go ahead and say, that pull back on the insanity, because it's not needed at this time. Neptune is square the node. So we're still going through issues with Neptune in the North Node. So yeah, the North Node shows us what we should do. It's where we have to do, it's what we have to learn. It's the lesson right now, wherever it is. It's the lesson right now. We're learning that lesson wherever it is. In my case, it's in the 5th house of love. I don't know what lesson I'm supposed to be learning, but it could be children. I love my daughter. And it could just be that for, with COVID love is different than any other kind of love. I'm not around anyone and I'm quarantined. So what kind of love is that? But it's interesting because I'm watching how it plays out. COVID love, and there's Neptune squaring it. So if you're someone who would normally let yourself go off into the fantasy of a relationship, or like, oh yeah, when it's over, we're going to get together. Like the reality right now, the Mercury of Gemini probably would, it's not looking at the fantasies. It's going to square it. It'll cause friction. Some people might be in a lot of COVID relationships because people are inside, they're in their house. Some people are lonely, they're not out getting their supply. I hate to say it that way, but that is true. And so there's a lot of online things going on. Please protect yourself, online people. They're out there. Okay. So other than that, I think I've covered everything else except for one last thing. The sun is square Chiron. I think I said this in the last show. The sun square Chiron is no joke. It will bring out your insecurities and your fears. And, it's a square to the sun. It's like an injury to the sun. The sun, wherever the weakness of the sun is, Chiron's showing it. Yeah. And as I mentioned before, Chiron, Aries and Capricorn, they deal with the images. It's what people see. One is the 1st house, the other rules the 10th house. It's the image of you and the outer image that everyone sees. So this is with Chiron. I think there could be some issues there. I know I deal with my own issues with it. I know some people don't like it when I go blonde as Capricorntigress, but how many times do I have to tell you Capricorntigress is a blonde? When I'm here and I'm not blonde, I'm not really Capricorntigress. I'm Adrienne. It's not the same. But when I got my blonde hair on, I'm for sure Capricorntigress. You're getting the whole thing right now, just so that you know. I just like to keep it real because she's kind of like my Sasha Fierce. A lot of people don't know that. Okay, look, I wanted to share this. And it's something that my daughter got me, and I've been playing with it while I've been sitting here talking. But my daughter, bless her little self, she's so precious. She got me this beautiful, look, you can see myself in the ball. That's amazing. Like looking in my crystal ball, what do I see? I see me. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. So look, I got this beautiful obsidian crystal ball. It's a scrying ball. I love it. Oh my gosh, it's huge and it's heavy, but I love that I actually have this scrying ball here. So, I mean, I can actually look into this now. It gives me another way to use my intuitive abilities. And so I'm really excited to now have my own obsidian crystal ball. So yes, so very, very happy about that. So I'm going to put it down here, but it feels good to hold because it's really heavy. And yeah, it's a really nice black obsidian crystal ball. Beautiful, right? So I just wanted to share that. And you guys, by the way, the horoscope chart is over. I always just go right into everything else. But I just wanted to share that I have that because that is another way that I can really help to hone in on my psychic abilities and to help others with what it is I do. Now, here's the thing. I was just talking about not Saturn, but the sun and Chiron and your first house and the image and all that. And I just posted all over that I'm going to be here, and I don't have nobody here with me. And even when I made the post, I said, you know, or I could just tape it like I normally do. And I don't mind. I mean, I do mind, but I don't mind because I don't understand what that is. But I do think it has a lot to do with the sun being in my 12th house and with the Chiron Aries being in my progressed 12th house. So as an astrologer, I'm more than aware of what's going on in the background. No matter what it appears to be on the surface, I can see what's going on in the background. The crazy thing is, I've got my progressed sun in Pisces conjoined Chiron in the 12th house. So no matter how much I'm in your face or I exude whatever it is I exude, I'm really someone in the 12th house doing this weird spiritual work from somewhere deep inside some subconscious place. And it's, I don't know, it's interesting. I mean, I don't know. I just feel like I guess it was what I was born to do. I've also been doing a lot of study on other things, like the Lemurians and things of that nature. And I thought that was interesting too. And I just realized something. I mean, I don't really have any set way that I need to do my show. I can literally talk about anything I desire during this time. So I'm going to take this moment because you guys have no idea. I have so much I could talk about other than just looking at your astrology charts and talking about astrology. Although I have so much information about astrology, so much, it's just amazing. One of the things I think I will talk about here is the fact that I've got coming up on the, what day is that? The 9th? I think it's the 9th, Saturday. So 2 Saturdays from now. On Facebook, I'm going to have Mastering Astrology, and it's learning astrology the easy way. And it'll, you know, just some inside quick ways, inside tips on astrology. So one of the things I get a lot is, oh, well, what does that mean? Or how do you do that? Or, you know, all these different details that come with the basic knowledge of astrology. And so I would want to make sure that people have at least that, so that when I'm talking, it all makes sense. So that's what that's for. And I will put a link up for Mastering Astrology. I'll put a link up for that. Also, oh, I'm going to put up a special, I created a special membership. So I'm going to put a link up for the special membership as well, so that people can join that, which it'll give you an opportunity to get your readings sent to you. So, okay, so let me just do this. Okay, you guys, I know it's not been that long, only 23 minutes, but I really do have to run to the ladies' room. And when I come back, I'm going to start on the general readings for January 2021 for all 12 of the zodiac signs. Also, anyone who wants a personalized reading can do a super chat to get one of those, okay? So I'm going to put on a little bit music and I'll be back shortly. All right. Much love to you. Okay, so we're going to begin with the sign of Capricorn. Hello, Capricorn. Let's see here, Capricorn. So the first card you receive, Capricorn, was the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups. I think some Capricorns have the ability right now to really achieve some big things. I really do. I mean, you might want to be careful of being, into yourself. That the Nine of Cups can sometimes do that. And sometimes when that happens, well, you know, it can create some type of jealousy. You don't want to appear to be vain. But it is a card of accomplishment, self satisfaction, comfort, quiet, celebration. After much work, you'll be rewarded for your efforts, Capricorn. You'll be rewarded. Just be careful not to appear vain. I know I often appear vain, but I can't help that. I got Venus in the 10th house. Y'all got to deal with that. I'm sorry. Also, we got the Eight of Swords. One of the other things is, realize you're not bound. You might feel like you're bound by something that you can't let go of, but you're not really. You're not. Your hands aren't really tied. You can get up at any time. You're not bound. Just know that. Like even when talking about the vanity, even that you're not bound by that. I'm not bound by that. Y'all don't know. I'll come out here in a turban or a bonnet in a minute. I don't know if anyone thinks I'm vain. Y'all tripping. I'm gonna bust out in a bonnet in a minute. I don't care. And that's your strength, Capricorn. Your strength is that you are all about that money. You all about the accomplishment. You ain't got time for none of that. You're strong in your what you believe in and what you do, Capricorn. You know you are. You guys have most Capricorns have conviction. And here's the Page of Swords. Now there could be some like whenever I see the Page of Swords, I mean me. To me, it's like chatter. People all talking, usually behind your back. Page of Swords. It's that kind of communication. It's communication, but see how he's pulling out, he's just about to pull out his sword. That's the kind of communication the Page of Swords bring. Like someone saying smart lip talk sometime. That's Page of Swords. Swords are usually Gemini, Libra, could be Aquarius. But this particular card in particular, the Page of Swords, has to do with jealousy and surveillance. And surveillance and that kind of like, almost they got a win stalker kind of emotional possession. Yeah, that's what it. Emotional possession. Page of Swords. Oh, it's a diligent person who is watching the actions and trying to find out about somebody else regarding love. Usually it's a Gemini, they nosy. I'm just saying, all in your business, right? But look, here's the Empress Capricorn. I think whatever's going on, you are pregnant with ideas. You've got great ideas. You've got emotion and you have these great ideas. You're literally bursting with ideas. And the emotion in you, I mean, let it out. If it's in passion or music. Earlier, I was talking about all the music I was writing with this little program. And it's because you're bursting with creativity, Capricorn. You've got to let that out. Oh yeah. And you also you've got all the tools you need. All the tools you need to manifest what it is you're trying to manifest right now. What is it you're trying to manifest? Whatever it is, you have all the tools you need to manifest that, all of it, as the magician. But look, in the current position, that's like kind of what's happening now. But in the actual current position here, Knight of Swords, there is some kind of fighting. There is some type of battle, some type of jealousy, some type of hurdle that you Capricorns, we Capricorns, are getting over. It's probably jealousy, maybe. It could be just competition. Or it's just, sometimes this is just out and out battle. The Knight of Swords is the battle. It's the fight. It's like bring on the fight, right? That's the Knight of Swords. I'm gonna see if there's any other meaning I might have skipped over because I can do that. Battle. confrontation confrontation, defense, bravery, competition, and challenge. People fight over the same issue. The fight may occur so quickly the real issue is lost. So yeah, be careful of that. Don't let nobody pull you in those stupid arguments. There is nothing worse than being pulled into an argument that's not your own. It's not your. Sometimes we carry the burden of other people. They some people just project their ish, like they gush it out on us. So we have to protect ourselves. We got to ground ourselves. We got to be wary of that so that we're not taking on other people's things. And look, this is telling you to be territorial. This is I think more than just protect your money. I think this is protect everything, like protect your emotional stability, protect your sanity, protect what I was just talking about. Don't let nobody steal your joy, steal your money, steal your time, steal your effort, steal your ideas, steal nothing. Be territorial over it all. Don't give nobody nothing. I mean, I know that sounds horrible, but this could just be like disputing over stuff, but be careful what you're giving away. Be careful. Watch where all your money's going, right? You also might be just into yourself, Capricorn, to the point that you're not really into anybody else. Make sure you don't do that either. I mean, you got to give. And look, the next card, give to get. The more you give, the more you get. You might be wondering, like, why ain't I getting? Well, how much are you giving? Are you giving? The more you give, the more you get. Keep giving. That could be time, it could be money, it could be I mean something. You don't want to give away the farm, but give away what you can control to give away. Like I've got this thing I'm doing with the Black Women Promote Women, and I'm giving away something I paid over $100 for. Well, why? Because the more I give, the more I get. It's better to do something where they get the benefit than, why come if you're not going to get something for it? I want to give people something for their money. So give to get, right? Make sure you always plump up everything you do so that they get value when they get something from you, okay? And I'm telling you, when you do that, it's going to work because the last card of the main reading was the Chariot. The Chariot! Now, you could have a Cancer coming. I mean, trying to, at the last minute, right, to help. But this could just be success is coming quickly. This is the card of success, and it's coming quickly. And I think it might be in relationships or partnerships. I think if you're doing something in partnerships, partnering with other people, I think you're going to be successful. And look, the extended cards that came out, the World, another Capricorn card. I think when you're communicating and dealing with people, I think this is a beautiful card to get, the World. And I do see the Ten of Staffs. So some Capricorns just feel like you've been working so much. Look at this, working so much, feeling alone by yourself. Like, is it all going to lead to anything? I've been all alone working. Sad. But yeah, it is. Ends on the king of coins. Now, this is you, Capricorn. End up being the king. You're sitting on the throne with the money and the power and the scepter and you know. So whatever you go through, it's worth it. All that tennis stabs, hard work, it's worth it because you're going to get to your goal. And Capricorns, we're always climbing to get to a goal. We're trying to do something, right? So we're going to be able to get that done. So let me pull apart these cards like I like to do. It tells a story. And I'm going to be honest, you guys, I'm not promise you I'm doing all the readings. I'm doing them until I feel like I don't have enough energy to do anymore. And then I'm stopping. Unless someone is here, because ain't nobody here. I'm just here by myself. So I'm pleasing myself. I'm going to do what I want for myself. So let's see here. There were 2 4s in this reading, by the way. And I'll let you know what 2 4s mean. I'll tell you that. Let me see here. I still hearing that Chris Brown song, and I was playing before I got started. I'll put that back on when I get off of here. There's a mix between Aaliyah and Nicki Minaj and Chris Brown. Such a good song to dance to. Okay, so 2 4s. 2 4s is you will experience a higher level of seriousness and devotion, Capricorn. Really? Your romantic relationship will be joyous, though it will be fleeting. Oh, well. But be happy in the moment. Enjoy what you get. In business, you will have a chance to do work that's more fulfilling. Oh, that's good. So that's not too bad. So let's look at the major arcana. I like to look at the major arcana, and read those separately. They tell their own story. The world, the world. You know, this is known. I have a friend, was it Goddess Dragon Tarot? This is a Capricorn card. She says this is a Capricorn card. Now, it is a 3, which usually breaks down to like Virgo or Gemini, but it's a Capricorn card. And the world just tells me that you got the world at your feet. You can travel from point A to point B. You're not stuck. That's a great card to get as the first card. It tells me you're not stuck, that you're traveling, that you're moving, that you're going to look, and you're traveling fast. Here's the Chariots next. I tell you, they tell their own story. Your success is coming quick. The world and then the Chariot. Your success is coming quick, Capricorn. It's coming fast. Oh, and the Magician. And you're ready. You're ready. You got all the tools you need to succeed. You're prepared for this. Whatever comes, you're ready for it. Because you're the Empress. You're literally creative with new ideas. You're bursting with new energy, new ideas, birthing out these new creative hatchlings all over the place. You are meant to win, Capricorn, whatever it is you're doing. Hold on, because the success is actually, it's your strength. This is the last card. Your passion is your strength. Your passion is your strength. All these creative ideas, don't stop it. Don't stop your creativity. You keep that passion flowing. Success is right around the corner, Capricorn. It is our time. It's Capricorn season. Happy birthday to all the Capricorns out there. May 2020 be infinitely greater than 2021 and bring you your hopes, dreams, and wishes. All that you felt like you didn't get in 2020, may you get in 2021. Okay, Capricorn. Much love and light to you, Cappy. Much love to you. Oh, if you haven't done so, take a moment to like and share the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that little bell so you know whenever I'm going live, and then go by our Facebook and like us there, and Instagram at Astrology A Look Inside, and stop by the website at astrologyalookinside.com and like us at astrologyalookinside.com. Okay, much love to you, Capricorn. Much love to you. So I'm going to move on next to the sign of Aquarius. Aquarius. I'm just separating the cards here, and then I'm going to move on to Aquarius. And I'm just going to put on a little bit of music while I do that because it makes me feel good. So let me just give me a second here. Separate these cards. Oh, a card fell out. I'm going to keep it. Spiritually clearly. Yes. Okay, so I have got the cards for Aquarius. Aquarius. This is your card reading for January 2021. The first card I pulled was a 2 of coins. Some Aquariuses might be waiting for messages coming in, but you might be making decisions. And you might be waiting for the communication to come in so you can make the decision. That could be it too. I think you might be making choices and waiting for the communication to make the choice. You just need just enough information, right? I also have a feeling that this could be about you moving from point A to point B. Here's the world card. The world card does indicate travel and movement. It indicates moving from where you are to moving to somewhere else. So you're not stuck. I guess that's the point. You might literally be traveling, but you're not stuck. Whatever's going on, Aquarius. Next is the Ace of Staves. I think some Aquariuses are literally starting something new. This is the, creative ace, and it's could actually even be childbirth. That's how new, and creativity also. New projects, new ideas. I think you might have an offer coming in, an emotional offer. Page of Cups. Someone, some kind of emotional plea or offer, opportunity even. I wonder if that could be for love. Here's the 10 of coins or money. It could be like an opportunity for a job that can lead to your emotional fulfillment. 10 of coins is getting it all, like the money, the house, the car, the dog, the cat, all of it. And next is the Queen of Swords. One of the things that could happen with a Queen of Swords is, that's usually like, I've had enough. She's the I had enough queen, the off with their heads queen. And so she also can be an older woman, usually an older woman. Be a Gemini, Aquarius, a Libra, usually an older woman or a divorced woman or widow, mother of some kind. Whatever it is I had enough. Look, the next card was the Eight of Cups. So I feel like this is some female really saying I had enough, maybe. Or someone walking away. This is literally saying, you're not serving my needs. I'm going to walk away and get what it is I want. So that could be what's happening here. And then there is the Nine of Cups. Some Aquariuses might be waiting for that emotional offer, someone to give them the offer of love that they want. It could be an offer of a job. It could be an offer of love, but it is an offer. You won't want to refuse it when you get it, whatever it is. Okay. But whatever is going on, Aquarius, whatever this is about, you win, Aquarius. You win. You got the sun. You got the I win card. When I see this card, it's a 10. But when I see it, I'm like, whatever they're going through, they're going to win. And right after it, you got the justice card, which is the ending of the main reading, which tells me this is your justice. Like the hands of justice have weighed in the balance, and whatever happens is the justice that you will get, Aquarius. I think this could have something to do with lovers, because on the extended cards I pulled, the first was lovers. And that could mean that you're making a decision about love, or you might feel like you're in a competition about love. Because here's the Six of Staves, but whatever that is, you are head and shoulders above your competition. Remember that. Here's the Page of Coins. You could be waiting for that communication, especially if it's a Virgo, Aquarius, a Taurus, and here's the King of Staves. I think, whatever's going on, someone's going to make an executive decision at the end of it. Like, this is going to end in a decision. Like I said, the justice card is here. Uh, there's going to be a decision being made about this, whatever whatever this is about. So let me see here. Yeah, you've got 2 pages. I might try to remember what 2 pages are. I used to. Oh, no, look it up. I also had the Ace of Staves, so I know whatever this is, the chance for creativity or new beginnings is there. Like the chance to start anew or something of that nature does exist. So that's good. And I'm going to tell you what 2 pages are. So 2 pages. Let's see. Oh, this is about the young people influencing the relationship. Sometimes that happens where we have our kids, they make, or, like they basically make the decision. Like we might say, well, if my child doesn't like this one, then I'm not going to stay with that one. Or they might, anything like that, right? But be cautious about who you have put in, let have input into the relationship, especially if it's kids. And you might have to help younger, people and stuff like that. So mentor people. So let's look at the major arcana. I like to read it backwards. It tells a story when I do that. The first was the world. You got the world at your feet. Like you could go any direction. You're not stuck, whatever's going on, because you win. I mean, whatever's going on, you win, so you're not stuck. You win. I mean, this is your justice, Aquarius. You win. Yeah, you're not stuck. And it could be about lovers. You could be actually you might be winning when it comes to love. So hey, that's not a bad way. It's not a bad thing. Okay. So, congratulations, Aquarius, on that. I mean, wow. Whatever is going on, Aquarius, you win. I want you to understand that. You win. Sometimes it's nice to know that because we go through so many struggles and we don't always know if at the end of that struggle, if we're going to be victorious or not. If we're just beating our head against a wall or, dreaming about something or someone or whatever, and it doesn't turn out the way we want it to. But it helps to know that whatever path you're on right now, you're on a path that could lead to your success where you could win. And so I think that's the message was meant to tell you. You can win. You win. So I'm gonna do one more for sure. One more for sure. And I'm gonna surprise y'all because y'all ain't expecting me to do what I'm about to do. Ooh. But I'm gonna do Sagittarius, because Sagittarius is the last, and they weren't expected to get a reading. I just wanted to shock you guys. I might do Pisces. I think about it because I was just mean by jumping over Pisces and going to Saggy. But Saggy, you just started with the King of Coins in reverse. It popped out. That's the message it wanted to. What's going on with that King of Coins in reverse? Some Saggy's been messing with a Virgo maybe, or Taurus or Capricorn, and it just ain't working out. So I don't know. We're gonna find out. Oh, Saggy, I don't know why I just was pulled to do this for you, Saggy, and I can tell now. And I was meant to do this for Saggy. Oh, whatever's going on, Saggy, I don't want to tell you everything yet. Yes, Sagittarius. Yes. Yes. Don't give up, Saggy. Whatever it is. Mm-hmm. Whatever it is, you got this, Saggy. Oh, Saggy. Let me see. Is there anything else? Is that it? Anything else? Any last card? Was that the last card? I think, yep. I think that might have been it. Okay, that's the one it wanted me to tell Saggy. I was trying to figure it out. Okay, I gotcha. Okay. Okay, so Sagittarius. I forgot to put my music on. Sorry about that, you guys, because it gets quiet. I notice when I just, for some reason, with this mic. I hope this mic is picking up tonight. That's why I'm not doing too much, because I have a feeling the mic is not picking up right. Anyway, you got the King of Coins in reverse, and this is indication that some sneaky, premeditated thing, some selfishness might be going on. It also could be a prisoner to material things. This could be some sneaky things going on. But whatever it is, you're head and shoulders over your competition. Six of Staffs, Sagittarius. You're head and shoulders over your competition. I think you've been worried over it too. You might have been feeling lonely, left out, been feeling like someone is, maybe playing out, cheating, stepping outside the relationship. Whatever it is, though, I think you have the potential to have that happy family. I do. I know you might be worried about it, but the potential for the emotional and home security and all that is there. And here is the Page of Staves, which is, getting in that communication, Saggy, especially if you're dealing with another fire sign. But communication right now, I think either you in communicating or they in communicating, because you looks like you feel bound by something, like just with your hands tied, just not communicating, I think. But you're not bound. You have all the, you can do whatever you want. In fact, in your current position is the Queen of Staffs, you Sagittarius, sitting on the throne. So you're in power, and here is the Emperor that follows it. So you could even be dealing with a person who's in power, but you're in power, and the Emperor is a leader, especially if you're a male Sagittarius. This is being a leader. There is a Four of Coins that's next, which tells me that some of you may feel like or some people might think you are holding on to every dime, like you're holding on to everything, holding on to your emotions, holding on to your money, holding on to everything. And here is the Devil, which is also a Capricorn, but it could just indicate, like, the seven deadly sins, like jealousy and greed and lust and envy and all that stuff. It's the Ace of Swords. I think some Saggies might either be getting some pure victory or cutting something off. But this is a card of pure victory. Here's the Two of Cups. That's a relationship card. You might be getting victory in the relationships, even though there's a lot of choices. Either you or your partner might have had a lot of choices. But whatever you've been going through, you're moving away from it. Six of Swords. And I think as long as you're communicating, Page of Cups, communicating what you want, communicating about your emotions, that way you get your needs met. Because if you don't get your needs met, Saggy, I think you're going to walk away. That's what the Eight of Cups does. So let me let's pull these apart here. Sometimes I get a different story on the story, but yeah, you had a couple of things here. So there were 2 pages. You're another one with the children messing in the relationship. Be careful about having kids messing your relationship. Oh, I just realized you had 2 6s and 3 4s and 2 pages. So there's a couple of backstories going on. Wow, and you also had 2 8s. You got a couple of backstories going on here. We're going to look at that to see what all those backstories are. I think whatever's going on, I just realized, I didn't even realize when I was doing this, you only had several major arcana. How strange. I didn't pick that up. Okay, so let's look at the backstories on this. Let's start with these 3 4s. 3 4s. And like I said, the 2 pages, that just means that before I do the 3 4s, the 2 pages, this is young people that might have an influence in your life. And also you have to be cautious about who you let have input into your life, your romantic relationship. This is especially your children. And you might also have to mentor younger people. So that's what that was. Okay, now the 3 4s, the 3 4s, 3 4s is that you will have contentment, but you'll have to work to achieve and maintain this contentment. Your romantic relationship will be good, but you have to be careful not to make it too easy or you risk losing the commitment from the person. Also, your career will be successful, but you can't take your career for granted, okay? So that's what that meant. So let's look at what 2 8s are. See, 2 8s. So 2 8s. Oh, this is about willpower, drive, and motivation, Saji. An inner need and want to do everything right. And then also attempting to be noticed in your career and in your relationship, Sagittarius. And then we had finally 2 6s. 2 6s. Let's see, do I have that? 2 6s. Yeah, I think I do. So 2 6s. It's about a special relationship. It's not yet amazing, but it could be. And there could be irritations with people around you, especially people that you work with. So that was those back messages that were there. Of course, like I said, you had the Ace of Swords, which is usually an indication of victory in whatever you're doing. And really, you only had 2 major arcana. I didn't even realize it when I was doing it, but you had the Emperor and then you had the Devil. And let me tell you something, the Emperor and the Devil is Capricorn and Aries. The Aries is the leadership. You know, this could be that you're either in a leadership position, Sagittarius, or you might be dealing with something that has to deal with leadership. But just remember, with leadership comes great responsibility. And you have to take on those responsibilities with that leadership. You know, if you're going to be the leader, then be the leader. And don't let other things like jealousies and bad vibes and, you know, all those petty envy and all that kind of stuff get in the way of you being a good leader. Okay. All right. So I hope this resonated with some Saggies out there. If you haven't already done so, take a moment to like, share, subscribe to the videos. And well, like and share the videos and subscribe to the channel and hit the little bell so you know when I'm going live. Also, follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Astrology A Look Inside, and subscribe to the website at astrologyalookinside.com. Okay. Okay. Let your love and light to you, Sagittarius. Happy holidays. Okay. So I decided as I was doing Saggy that it would only be fair to do Pisces as well. If I'm going to do Saggy, I might as well do Pisces. And this actually helps me to get these done. So no matter what, I get my readings done for the month. And that's why I do this. So it's like a marathon, right? I just marathon them out. That's how I work. Get them all done. Get her done. I literally have that in my calendar, like get her done. Like get her done. Get her done. So let's see. Oh, I forgot the music again. The music does help me. I don't know if you guys even can hear it. So, you know, I don't know about that. But I'm going to play my music for me. I don't know. So let's see here. So let's see here. Ooh, Pisces. Oh, I put yours off and I should have kept yours off. Lord, what is Pisces going through? Poor Pisces. They're always going through something. Pisces always got something going on. Oh, Pisces. Oh, what? Whew. Oh, hurt my shoulder. I don't even know if I should take these cards. Were they meant to come out this way? Is that why? I mean, I'm like, why did this happen? I think so. I think this is the message. I think this is the message. I don't care. I'm going to do it just as it does. Okay. So Pisces, this is for Pisces. The first card that you got, Pisces, was the Two of Cups. Two of Cups. This is about most likely relationships. This is the relationship card. So whatever we're talking about, I think has something to do with relationships. And here's the Empress. You know, the Empress embodies all queens. She's creative with new ideas, and she's, you know, literally pregnant with new ideas. Sometimes even just pregnant. So I don't know if there's an Empress that's crossing your relationship, a pregnant woman, or if you know, you have to be more creative in your relationship. Perhaps that's part of it. But whatever's going on, I mean, some Pisces might be dealing with a Scorpio, but I see a Tower, and the Tower is an ending. This is, you know, after something you've been working on, building, and it all kind of falls apart. And I don't know if you know, you feel stuck, like you're trapped. Maybe you just don't know how to fix it, rebuild it. It might be gone forever, whatever it is. Because I think some Pisces got third party. Maybe there is a woman who's pregnant. Maybe your man did cheat with somebody. Maybe you're a man who did get some woman pregnant. I don't know. This is the stabbed in the heart. Like shot to the heart. You're to blame. You give love a bad name. I love that song. But this is what happened to somebody. This is ugly. And it looks like it came because of too many choices. Grabbing the too many choices, too many opportunities. I always tell people, if you're in a relationship and there's more than you, that ain't no relationship. Just be careful, Pisces, with the devil in reverse, that you don't just try to go out and get revenge on somebody. Because this is somebody who wants to take revenge. This is, you're angry. And who would blame you if you really were lied, cheated on, and got somebody else pregnant? I mean, you be the distinguished female if you are a female. Or you're a gentleman, you might be dealing with a distinguished female. Um, you know, but you know, there's just some weakness here. And I'm just cautioning you about this weakness. I hope you're not a man who's too weak to resist this Empress, maybe. Or you're an Empress too, you know, too weak to resist the jealousy or whatever it is. Watch out for whatever this is, because this is not cool. Just saying. But look, whatever happened, the main reading ended on an Ace of Swords. Now, this could be that you're dealing with a Gemini, a Libra, or Aquarius, but most likely this is your victory. This is victory. I think when you especially in communication, I think you've got victory there. Also, I think whatever it is, hold on to what you got. If you're in the midst of something and you find out your man has been cheating or something like that, or your woman, hold on. Don't throw it away. Don't throw that away. Because you can have victory there. Sometimes people make a mistake that don't mean you throw away the farm. Remember that. Hold on to what you got. This is money. This is emotion. This is love. This is all of that. Hold on to it. And when you do that, because I think whatever happens, Pisces, you win, Pisces. You win. So remember that. Remember that. You might be tempted to do something silly because you know, of jealousy and fear and all that. No, you win. You win, especially if it's your man. Child, Lord, let me just say, I'm all in your business, like I know. But I'm just saying, it's the way it feels like something like that's going on with all these crazy swords popping up like this. Like, what in the world? Let me see. We had okay, so there was no doubles here. Okay, but that was all about the relationship, wasn't it? There was only one minor arcana face card. You know that was that Queen of Cups upside down, the distinguished woman who should be careful of making the wrong decisions. Just, you know, stay. If you're a good person, you stay a good person. Don't let nobody take you out of your game because of whatever it is they said. Just know you can be victorious. You got this Ace of Swords here. You can be victorious. But you did get a lot of major arcana, or at least a couple. And I will read the major arcana to you backwards, like I like to do, because it tells its own story. But look, you're the Empress. You're the Empress, Pisces. I think you're just emotional. You're pregnant with new ideas. Just a lot of good, uh, just just a lot of good juju. I really believe that. I don't know if it's just because of all these new ideas, or maybe because of this Empress, this pregnancy, or whatever it might have been, that it caused the end to a relationship. Like if somebody came in and was pregnant and it ain't you, could be that you're with a Scorpio, but I just feel like there was something and it fell apart. Sometimes after an ending is a new beginning, but I do think this has something to do with lust and greed and jealousy and envy and deceit and lies and deception and all that. Whatever's going on, this was upside down. Don't be weak. Don't be weak, because you can win. Okay, Pisces, you win. No matter what that fool does, whoever you're dealing with, Pisces, no matter what anyone else does, you win. So they can't stop you. I mean, if that means you get out of the relationship, then get out. Whatever it is, whatever it takes for you to win. You do what you have to do to win. Don't let nobody take you out of your game, call you out of your name and all that kind of mess. Don't you let nobody do that to you. No. All right, Pisces. I don't know why, but I had to tell Pisces that message. And while I was doing Pisces, I realized I also have to do Aries. I have to do Aries. And then I might go. I don't know. Because my voice is getting a little ragged. But look, I'm gonna put on some more party music and let's do Aries. Yep, there you go, right there on your throne. Wow. Anything else? Show me. Anything else? Show me. That was it. Wow. So Aries, the very first card that you got was the Page of Coins. Some Aries might be learning something new, maybe in, taking classes, going to school, taking courses somewhere, like webinars and trainings. It just might be that you're learning new skills, new ways of doing things, new opportunities to make money. I think you might even have some new opportunities to make love. You might be just doing something in partnership or in unison with your partner, Aries. That is a possibility. Also, here's the Ace of Staves. This is your ace, Aries. This is the fire ace. And this is your ace. I think whatever you're doing, you're going to be successful. I think you got new ideas. I think you've got a lot of creativity coming. Some Aries might even be having babies. I see that. Also, we've got choices here, two of staves, trying to decide what direction you're going to go and making that decision on what you're going to do. The Knight of Coins. Look at that. That offer, offering out the money to get the money. You might be, someone might be giving you ideas. You might be giving other people ideas. You might be offering money or receiving money. I mean, anything to do with that. You could also be dealing with a Virgo, a Capricorn, or a Taurus. But look, your next card was the Wheel of Fortune. One of my favorite cards. That's the round and around and around she goes. Where she stops, nobody knows. But usually it's somewhere fantastic. And that is the beauty of it. And you know what? Here you got the Hangman next in the current position, telling me that, take this time to learn. Take this time to understand, to gain knowledge, to, meditate and pray and do affirmations and all the things you need to make the right decision, because I think you have all the tools you need at your disposal already. Magician. I think you have this one card. How Aries is that? Oh my gosh, look at that. This is it. You've got all the tools you need to be successful, Aries. And look, here's the Ace of Coins to make the money. I think you're going to be able to make the money. I see financial, and look, Seven of Cups. You've got so many opportunities to make the money. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. Oh, and it's the Emperor. You showed up in your reading, Aries, leading by example, being a leader. Some of you might be, in hermit mode, really learning a new skill. Some of you guys might actually be in like school online, learning a new skill. I really believe that. Whatever it is, you're filled with creativity. I mean, new ideas, creative ideas. Like I said, someone might be pregnant. That's Aries, but I just sense so many new ideas, so much creativity, so much going on in that way. That's amazing. Oh my gosh. This is an amazing reading because you got basically two twos, two aces, and a seven, a knight, and a page, a seven of cups, a page of coins, and a knight of coins, right? Everything else is a major arcana. I kid you not. So hold on one second here. I'm going to tell you what these two twos and two aces are. So we'll do that first. So two aces. Let's start with that. Two aces. Two aces. This is financial increase via purchase. Like if you purchase something to do a better job, like you got a new software or a new plugin or something, small investments that'll help you move your career in the right direction. Also, you could be moving literally and getting new furniture and stuff for your new place, or it could be any large business venture or purchase. If you do, that's money well spent right now. And in relationship, it could be like you purchase stuff as a couple. Also, it could just be some lack of progression in your relationship, so be careful of that. But also, let's look at what two twos mean. Two twos. Two twos. You will have partners in crime in different areas of your life. There may be infidelity in your romantic relationship, or you may be trying to please too many people in regards to your relationship, Aries. If you're single, you may be playing the field for a while, and you may be involved in significant business partnerships, or you might be faced, or you have to form a new business partnership, maybe. So the rest of the cards, as I said, were major arcana. And I like to read the major arcana separately because it tells its own story whenever I do that. So I'm going to do that now. The first card was the Wheel of Fortune. This tells me that you've got options no matter what. You're not stuck around and around and around. She goes, you could go anywhere. This, yeah. I mean, you might be feeling like you're stuck right now. You might just be meditating, learning new skills, doing things privately, just gaining the knowledge because you're the magician. I think you've got all the tools you need to get things done. You might just be honing up your skills so that you can be a leader, Aries, and be the boss like you want to be. So you're probably honing up all your skills, getting all the knowledge you need, meditating and being creative and getting prepared for your success. That's beautiful, Aries. And I hope that you gain your success. I mean, just remember that when the sun is in Capricorn, yeah, it squares Aries, but that square is action. So take this time to use that action. It's like a sling, you know, and use that. That's fire, desire, and passion in all that you do. So I hope you use that to get what you want, Aries. Okay, much love and light to you. If you haven't already done so, take a moment to like and share the videos, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell so you know when I'm going live, and then go over to the website, which is astrologyalookInside.com. Subscribe to the website and like and follow us on Facebook. Okay. All right. So you guys, I'm done. I went as far as I can go tonight. I got all the way to Aries. That's the 2 cardinal signs done. I'm done. I even threw in Sagittarius. Look at that. So I did what, 5 signs. That's good. And if I can, I'll remember to do some more, later. If not, I'll get them done. Okay, you guys, let me party on out of here. I've had a long day. I didn't do much, but what I did do exhausted me. So I'm out of here. Blessings. Blessings to everybody. Happy holidays. I hope you had a Merry Christmas. And Happy New Year. I don't think I'll be on until after the 1st. Let me check. Yeah, next Saturday is the 2nd. So I won't see you until 2021 because I'm not doing Wednesday night lives since that's, I don't think I'll be here. I might. We'll see. I really doubt it. Okay, just keeping it real. Okay, so you guys, much love, much light, many blessings. I hope everyone has a beautiful new year. Be safe. Be kind to each other. Do good things for each other. Spread love and sunshine and light in all that you do, regardless of what other people think. Okay? I mean, I bring the party even if people laugh at me. I don't care. Because the joy is in my soul. And no one's taking that away. All right? So you spread your own brand of sunshine in 2021. Many blessings to everyone, okay? I'm going to party out of here. I hope you can hear me because I got on the bed mic. Okay, blessings. Happy holidays. Happy New Year. Many blessings to everybody.